That's like the most unique song I've ever heard in my life. That song, at least. Holy.
Yeah, that was
like his voice is crazy. First of all,
definitely about like
the system. The system.
Yeah.
The J-Bud Show, episode number 42. Welcome back to the J-Bud Show. We're here a week later. We took a little break, ranking 40 albums. If you guys haven't watched that, go watch it right now.
Yeah, I mean, me and Jaden had a little bit of a disagreement on some of the rankings, but dude, just looking back, quick side note before we jump into this masterpiece is just like, we've listened to some great music.
Yeah, like last week, Anima, or the week before that, like our last album we listened to was Anima. Are you kidding me?
It's just like mind-blowing to like listen to stuff from previous times compared to now. And
I mean, we're keeping up the roll. We're listening to another most likely masterpiece.
Yeah, it's too heavily recommended for it to not be.
Dude, people literally say this is one of the greatest metal albums of all time.
Yeah.
System of a Down, Toxicity.
I've personally never heard of it, except the comments recommending it.
I've heard of System of a Down before. I don't know how you haven't.
Maybe I have. It doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know. I didn't really recognize any songs off of this, except maybe Chop Suey. That like rings a bell.
I've heard that. I've heard someone say Chop Suey.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if it was about the song or what.
I think that's their most popular song as well. But other than that, I have no freaking clue. The album cover looks really cool. System of a Down, so
little play on Hollywood,
and it's also Toxic City.
Yeah,
maybe they're going to be talking about the system, literally a little bit.
Hollywood is a very powerful place. Kind of determines, what gets portrayed in media and movies, and I can see where they're
a lot of lore behind Hollywood, a lot of crazy lore,
Yeah.
Other than that, we have a call-in today. Technically, yesterday we shot it yesterday. We have Mac coming on to talk about System of a Down, Toxicity.
Yeah.
If you guys want to talk about your favorite album, just join the call-in tier on Patreon. You can literally come on and talk to us about the album. So here's Mac. He's here to talk about Toxicity.
As he says, he's on the Mount Rushmore, guys.
The J-Bud Show, call-in number 5. We're here with Mac, our third ever guest on the call-in.
Third ever soul to ever call into the J-Bud Show.
I know, this is crazy.
Today, I'm a founding father, man.
He is. He's been watching us for a while now.
He's about to spill some wisdom on the album we are listening to today, which is
System of a Down, Toxicity. A lot of people say in the comments it's like one of the best metal albums of all time. I don't know if you agree. Do you think so?
I mean, I see the vision. So much genres in metal, you can't really say something is the best metal album. You're definitely going to hear that 2000s element in this record. Well, it doesn't really have it. It kind of made it popular, like more popular in a sense. Because this is timeless. Well, like, say, like Limp Bizkit, no offense, Limp Bizkit people, but you can tell that's 90s. There's no denying it.
The only stuff I know from Limp Bizkit is, like, break stuff and shit. That's like the only one I know.
Yeah, I mean, break stuff is just, I feel like everyone knows that. Everyone's got to hear that song.
Where do you want to start with Toxicity?
So, let's start with the history of the band. I'm pretty sure comments will correct me on half what I'm going to say.
Okay.
All right, so the comments are a more reliable source. System of a Down didn't really start System of a Down. It started as Soil in 92. Lead singer Surge and guitarist / lead singer / background singer Damon.
Okay.
They're at an Armenian school, but they're 8 years apart, so they couldn't meet earlier. So they met in 92. They said, hey, let's start a band, because, Damon could play guitar. Surge, he was a good singer. So they started a band called Soil. They didn't really have the main lineup that we know, because Shavo, the bassist, joined in 94, and drummer John joined in 97. Pretty much after Soil, because they disbanded pretty quickly. In 94, Damon wrote a poem. It was called Victims of a Down.
Victims?
So inspired. Yeah, Victims of a Down. And Surge was so inspired, he decided to make a new band, just ditch Soil entirely. Surge, he changed Victims to System because he felt that System would be more widespread, more appeal, because, everyone, doesn't like their government. And
pretty much, yeah.
In 94, they make System of a Down. They get bassist Shavo to replace their other bassists. I forget their name, but the comments will correct me. And 95, they start playing shows. They play a big show and go, and they get I think a major record comes in 95. They swoop them, pick them up.
And this is before they even released the album?
Yeah, before.
Okay.
Way before. So 97, they get their drummer John, and that makes the lineup that we have today.
Okay.
Because they're on hiatus, they're not on hiatus. But first record 98, System of a Down, self-titled. See, I like that one the most.
The self-titled, the best?
Yeah, self-titled the best. It's their most aggressive. It's their most in-your-face. It's more raw. Well, not raw in the sense that it's still well-produced, but I like the sound better on that. But most people start Toxicity because Toxicity is their magnum opus. Most people agree that to be one of the best albums ever.
The second album, Toxicity, that we're listening to today.
Second album.
Bro, it seems like every band's second album.
I know, it's every band's second album.
The best one, yeah.
In 2000, they released Steal This Album, which is pretty much Toxicity B-side. No, not 2000, 2002. So 1 year after, it's pretty much Toxicity B-side, but still pretty good. In 2005, I get these mixed up, but I think it's Mesmerize. And that album is probably my third favorite album from them. It's their most eclectic. It's their most different. And then 2005, same year, they released Hypnotized.
They haven't released the album since?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just looking at their album music right
Seems
now.
like Hypnotize and
Mesmerize?
Mesmerize. It seems like, are these like Native American?
No, it's
Who knows?
So they're Armenian.
Okay.
You know what that
Oh,
is?
you said that. Yeah,
They're
yeah.
Armenian. So you know what Armenia is? It's like in between Turkey and Georgia, I believe. I'll just give you a quick rundown on what I know of Armenians. Armenians are a Christian country. They're a Christian country. One of the Christian countries of like the Middle East area. And so in World War I, near the end of it, the Ottoman Turks weren't fucking with the Armenians because they view them as a threat because they're different. They have a different religion. They thought of them enemies. So pretty much the Ottoman Turks sent out their armies, to go pretty much genocide, kill every army, and just wipe out their culture, wipe out their race. And you will see that a lot in the reasons. That's the Victims of a Down poem was about, pretty much, I think. It was about that.
Let me just say this right now. This is ultra lore.
Yeah,
this is ultra
crazy.
lore right here.
Yeah.
First
Like
of all,
a genocide? Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, the Armenian genocide by the Ottoman Turks, which is now Turkey.
That's actually
Yeah, the Young Turks.
that's crazy. Victims. That makes a lot of sense, to be honest. I'm loving this lore. This is good.
Like
You're a smart
This
guy.
is the most historical lore.
Yeah,
so far,
you're a smart guy. I'm saying that right now.
I learned all of this from AP Euro.
Yeah, you're AP. What is that to me? Holy shit.
Wisdom.
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 All right. Well,
Where were
need to
we?
get back
You
to
said
it.
they went on a hiatus.
It wasn't really hiatus. It was more like the band broke up.
Okay.
So pretty much the two main people, Serge and Damon. Serge, he wasn't really messing with Damon's decisions because Damon's kind of like an eccentric individual. I'm not sure eccentric, but his stage performance invokes that. He's eccentric. He's
Okay.
crazy on stage. If you see a live show, Damon's high on drugs 24/7. You can tell by the eyes. Serge wasn't really messing with his choices or something like that. And then it was just those two. The rest of the band was fine. Shavo and John. John probably didn't like Damon that much. Shavo was just neutral.
Different auras.
And because of their clashing, the band kind of crumbled apart. But they recently joined back in 2023, and 2020 is still
Also, really
doing
recent.
shows. Yeah, and they're sold out to the brim.
Almost 17 years later. 18. Wow.
Crazy. Yeah, and so this band is great. They're highly coveted, highly praised. They're up here. This band is mainstream. It's like Nirvana in a sense.
Yeah.
Chop Suey, which was on this record. You fucking heard it. I know you fucking heard it.
We probably heard it.
Maybe.
You probably don't know what it sounds like, but you heard it.
If we heard it, we've
Toxicity.
heard it. Once we listen to it, we've heard this before.
Probably.
The song
Yeah.
Toxicity.
It sounds familiar.
You probably heard it too. Immersion Tracks, Shimmy. There you go. Prison song, first song on the record.
Okay.
It really gets you in the mood. Boosts up your adrenaline. Makes you want to fuck something up. All right?
Are we going crazy today? I think we're gonna go crazy.
Might go crazy. Some records might drag you down a little. Some songs, they might make you less crazy than the
Uh-huh.
others. But it's still gonna be a crazy record.
Woo.
Aerials, definite immersion track. ATWA, that's another immersion track. I don't know what will immerse you most. So this is my opinion of immersion.
Uh-huh.
Maybe another song can immerse you.
Thank you for the immersion tracks, dude. That's crazy that Sam
Sam
started
kicked it off,
something.
yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. By the way, the last song, Arto, it's pretty much like a secret track. I think it's Armenian, an Armenian tribal song. I don't know how to describe it. It's nothing like the rest. It's a hidden track, but you still play it.
For my last question, I don't know. I was just kind of thinking of this. So the album cover is System of a Down on the Hollywood sign, right?
Yeah.
And then the name is Toxicity. Could that be a play on Toxic City,
Yeah,
as in Hollywood is
definitely.
a toxic city?
There's songs on it that will delve into that. The record does have themes about oppression, Armenian oppression, and
Okay.
genocide, stuff like that. Also have themes of brutality, police brutality in some songs. They're a religious band, they're Christian, but they have views of religion and stuff that some people don't agree with. If you want me to say the song, I'll say it.
Just say it. Yeah.
Whatever you want, yeah.
The song Science is about pretty much how science ruined religion, and which some people don't agree with that. I don't really care.
I don't really care either. I mean, I could see it, to be honest. Evolution theories and everything like that.
Shit like that.
Yeah.
It totally does not go with what the Bible says. All I know is that I go to a Christian school. Well, I don't know shit. I gotta get out. I'm an imposter, but they're cool though.
Yeah.
People are cool. I mess with them.
Good-hearted people.
But yeah, they have morals.
Yeah.
Unlike some people, they actually care.
Yeah. Is that gonna do it for the 5th call-in ever?
I guess that does.
All right, Mac. Thank you. Honestly, you did a great job. That was
great. I could fucking see this guy being a president someday.
Yeah, I
or
can see this
something
guy
like
being
that.
a lot of things. He's very smart. Thank you. We're going to go listen to Toxicity, and we're going to headbang for the first half, and then immerse for the second half.
Yeah.
We're back. We're still in the same place, because that was yesterday. But, hey,
Still
we're here.
still fresh in the brain.
Still fresh in the brain. We learned a lot. I'm not going to lie, before listening to this, I didn't even know where Armenia was. So, is that what it's called? Armenia?
Armenia, yeah.
Okay, so he said it was around Turkey. I mean, that's not the main thing we learned.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he was talking about the Young Turks and stuff.
And it
so.
was confirmed that System of a Down is literally talking about the system itself, anti-government. It's going to be crazy.
No one likes their government, and, you guys just watched the fucking call-in, so.
Yeah. Before we we hop into track number 1, if you guys want to see the full uncut, unmolested version of this video, it's down in the description on our Patreon. So let's hop into track number 1, Prison Song. Holy shit.
They're trying to build a prison.
What the fuck?
Trying to build a prison.
This is hard. Oh boy, here we go. This is gonna be a long night.
Following the right movement to clamp down with your iron fist. Drugs become conveniently available for all the kids. Following the right movement to clamp down with your iron fist.
This is hard.
Incarcerated in the prison system of the U.S. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. Another prison is down.
Wow.
Minor drug offenders, fill your prisons. You don't even flinch. All our taxes paying for your wars against the new non-rich. The percentage of Americans in the prison system has doubled since 1985. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison. They're trying to build a prison for you and me.
Wow. Whoa. He's speaking crazy fast.
Drug policy shows that treatment should be increased. And law enforcement decreased while abolishing mandatory minimum sentences. Utilizing drugs to pay for secret wars around the world.
Wow.
Drugs are now your global policy. Now you police the globe. They're trying to build a prison for you and me.
This is unlike anything I've ever heard.
Whoa!
That's like the most unique song I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, dude, he said we weren't gonna be able to get the lyrics, but that was some fucking clear lyrics to me.
Yeah, that song at least. Holy.
Yeah, that was
like his voice is crazy.
yeah,
first of all,
definitely about like
the system. The system.
Yeah. That's crazy,
dude. He's literally like the flow is crazy.
Yeah.
Following the rights movements, you clamped down the iron fist. Drugs became conveniently available for all the kids.
Yeah, they used to like rig the elections and like put people in power around the world and fund wars and.
2 million Americans
Damn.
are incarcerated in the prison system. They're trying to build a prison. What the
Another
F
prison
word.
system. Another prison system. Minor drug offenders, fill your prisons. You don't even flinch.
I mean, that still happens like nowadays too, right?
Yeah.
People for like smoking weed are
I
still
feel
in
like
the
that's
prison.
getting better.
It's probably not as bad as back then.
Yeah.
Smoking weed
well,
or some
weed's
shit.
like legal now.
Yeah.
I mean, some places it's
Yeah.
not. But it's
back
like,
then it was probably crazy.
But like, I feel like even places it's not. It's like.
Yeah, you won't get thrown in prison. Imagine getting thrown in prison for like smoking a
Fucking
J.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is crazy to think about. I'm just reading these lyrics and I don't think I've ever heard a song like that.
That's like a political song.
It's like a political
purely-
metal song.
It's like an activism song.
It's also hard as shit. Utilizing drugs to pay for secret wars around the world. Crazy truth bomb right there.
Yeah.
Right here in Hollywood, drug is used to rig elections and train brutal corporate sponsored dictators around the world. Hey,
Well, drug
it
companies.
looks like this guy knows what he's talking about.
Drug companies are some of the top donors to the biggest Republican and Democrat politicians in America.
Yeah.
So
this is kind of crazy that this is back in 2001, so 23 years ago now. Still true. Still the same thing is happening everywhere in the world.
the past 23 years, a lot has happened in regards
I know.
to like, you had the opioid epidemic.
Yeah.
Purdue Pharma.
These guys got to make an album now. Why is it since 2005? Are you kidding me? They gotta come back and make a damn fucking album talking about all this shit happened in the past
dude,
like,
we've had
8 years.
Since then, we've had like the OxyContin thing.
Yeah.
Fentanyl's come up. Like I remember bath salts were like big. Like
Oh my
when I
God,
was,
that's
like
like back.
kid.
A lot of phases.
A lot has
has
I think it's
happened.
gotten a lot worse.
Yeah.
But then it's getting a little.
It's weird.
better.
It's like, I don't know. It's always going to be worse,
Yeah.
to be quite honest. So
Yeah.
let's just go into track number 2, Needles. Wow. Wow.
I cannot disguise all the stomach pains and the walking of the canes when you look 'em out.
Stomach pains. Is that like Kurt Cobain reference?
Maybe.
deny. All the evil trades and the filling of the crates when you come out and you slither up to me in your pimpin' majesty, but I gotta go. All the paper money, alright. Hey, all the paper money, alright. Hey,
Yo.
all the paper money, alright. Hey,
This has to be experimental. At the time, this has to be experimental, right?
A little bit. His voice is definitely like nothing like I've ever heard before. The way he flows and everything. And the lyrics too. The lyrics are crazy.
Yeah, pulling tapeworms out of your ass and shit.
I love it though. This is great. I love this.
Yes.
It's perfect gym music. I'll be listening to this.
some more dying.
That's great.
Oh my god.
Dude, wait, he said they were a Christian band, right?
Yeah, maybe a little
there's
bit.
Like, no way. What?
No, I mean, who knows? Who knows? But
That's crazy.
maybe they can still believe in Christian. I don't know.
No,
You never know.
I'm not saying good, bad. I'm not
Yeah.
judging anything. I'm just saying that's some crazy shit.
This is definitely not Christian music.
Yeah, pulling tapeworms out of your ass. and
What?
shit. The tapeworm's
Wow.
got to be. I mean, obviously it's symbolic. Like
Symbolic of something.
I'm not sure what. Like the tapeworm means government overreach is like going up in you. And,
It could
like,
be. It could be.
something.
It could be
I don't know.
anything. I don't even know.
It's like he's not really singing. He's like projecting. He's like projecting his voice, kind of. Like.
I don't even know. I don't know what to say.
Dude, when they go like oh in these songs, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a gorilla. It sounds like a gorilla.
All right, so far this has to be the hardest shit we've listened to.
Yeah.
This is like hard,
And
metal hard.
It's like a fuck you message too. It's like fuck you. It's like grabbing you, like fuck you.
So far, 2 out of 2 songs I'll be listening to tomorrow. This is a super unique band.
They
this
grab,
is unique.
They're like grabbing you.
Yeah, they're grabbing you right
by
now.
the neck.
Track number 3, Deer Dance. Whoa.
And this is also deer dance, like the animal, not like deer, like honey, my baby. Like this is deer, the animal.
They're committing circuses, lamenting in protest of visible police. Presence, monster, fear. Battalions of riot police with rubber bullet kisses.
Oh, you hear that?
Is that Russian? Like, what is that supposed to be, Russian?
A plastic existence. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around.
It's like a theater voice a little bit.
What?
It's like theater, like a
Yeah.
theater voice.
Yeah.
Naked walls alive. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around.
Ooh.
This shit's different. This shit is different.
A dear dance, invitation to peace, war staring you in the face. For the disproportion malcontent.
Big words.
A little boy smiled, it'll all be well. And say a little boy smiled, it'll all be well. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around.
Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around. Pushing little children with their fully automatics. They like to push the weak around.
Wow. Holy.
Wow, dude.
Another hard as shit song.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like I said in that song, it's like a theater voice. You know
Yeah.
what I kind of mean? Like he's like performing
Dude,
to like an audience.
Something crazy too. It's like super. Like this is serious. This is super sad. Like there was a school shooting today, like in Georgia.
Yeah.
So this will come out like a week or two later, but like
Yeah.
they're talking about like pushing kids around. Like
I mean, he's talking about like the government pushing kids around, kind of like, or like an armed
yeah, it's
militia
still
of some
it's
sort.
Still like kids and guns. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
What are these lyrics about? Like, is he talking about America? Doesn't do that, right? Definitely the battle times of riot police with rubber bullet kisses, rubber bullets and riots.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, we're not history buffs over here.
I feel like this is not about America, but then again, I kind of feel like it
It
is.
could be both. It's both. It's probably just talking about America, and then like in the call-in, he was talking about how there was a Armenian revolution, or like the revolution.
Yeah. Dude, that's definitely it. Can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah, that's definitely it.
Imagine being like in an armed militia, or even just a ruthless government, and being one of those guys who
Just some
is
kid.
with a gun and
Yeah,
just
some
like.
kid.
And
That's
also,
what,
I mean, this came out in 2001, so the Iraq War.
Yeah.
I mean, that's both sides.
Well,
I don't
bro,
know
think
if-
about it. Like
we don't know what happened.
in Palestine. There's kids fighting with guns are
Yeah,
now.
dude.
In Ukraine, I know there's like kids doing
We're
that.
going in some crazy territory here, but let's just keep on going.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not picking a side.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just
not no
saying,
sides here, but
just saying that there's kids fighting.
yeah, which
with
is
guns.
and
Which is sad no matter what.
no matter what, it's terrible. Even being the guy who pushes two little children around with your gun, like, how do you feel as a man when you're doing that?
Yeah,
I mean, you can't feel good.
I'm sure they don't want to. It's just they're in a shitty situation.
So far, it's a really cool message that he's like saying with a metal background, a unique metal background
Yeah,
too,
it's
with
more,
the music.
It's almost like a Radiohead message with like a Metallica sound or something.
no, definitely not Metallica.
Well, not
definitely not Metallica. Just a
like,
metal.
Just metal, I guess. Yeah.
Unique metal. Check number 4. Jet Pilot.
Wired through the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot. When the smile bloody flew over the bay.
This is hard. Wow. Clean your face.
My horse is a shackled old man. Skies right before they went gray. My horse and my remorse flying over a great bay. Wired through the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot. When the smile bloody flew over the bay. Wired through the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot. When the smile bloody flew over the bay. Where were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot?
I don't know what that means.
Where were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot? When the smile bloody flew over the bay. Why were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot? When the smile bloody flew over the bay. Where were the eyes of a horse on a jet pilot? When the smile bloody flew over the bay.
Whoa. I mean, I don't know really kind of meant by that.
That one was like the least serious. Like the least message heavy.
It was just straightforward.
Yeah.
Dude, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, that one was like a powerlifting song.
Holy, my head.
Dude, it was just fucking there. It was loud and proud, dude.
I feel like this is like a good album to say this blowing our ass out.
Yeah, we're pulling the tapeworm out of our ass with this one, dude.
Holy shit.
I like that one because it was like easier to process. It was kind of like a nice little break from like the messaging and stuff of the other
Yeah,
ones.
this shit is crazy.
Yeah.
What is
It's
the
still a great fucking song.
What is the horse that he flew over the bay? What is that?
I don't know, dude.
Wired were the eyes of the horse on the jet. What?
Dude, I don't know. He said that.
Yeah,
we
this is one of those cryptic ones. Holy.
Was he talking about like Oakland?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess let's just keep on going to track number 5,
Yeah.
X.
That was a great song though.
Yeah, I mean, it's another hard hitting. Oh, I like this.
Tell the people that are right. Tell the people that are right. We don't need to multiply. We don't need to multiply. We don't need to multiply. Go!
Yo!
Show your people how we die. Show your people how we die. We don't need to nullify. We don't need to nullify. We don't need to nullify.
Oh, there it is. Also low.
That shit. That always gets me when they do that. It always gets me.
Ooh, I like that.
We don't need to multiply. We don't need to multiply. No need to multiply. No need to multiply. No need to multiply. We don't need to multiply.
Holy. Okay,
So that's basically saying don't have kids and just fucking die.
Yeah.
like
Oh, not yet. Is that what he's saying?
yeah, not you don't need to multiply, like don't have kids and just die so that the human race dies out.
Die.
Yeah, just like,
Oh my god.
don't have kids and just die. Kind of a crazy message.
He's like saying that to someone. Show your people how we died. Maybe back to the Armenian
Dude, this is
people.
definitely about the Armenian shit.
Holy.
Yeah.
Thank God we know about that. We
Yeah.
would have no clue.
It's probably about like a genocide, dude.
That's messed up.
It's definitely about
That's messed
genocide. I know he mentioned something about genocide too.
Was that a while ago?
I forget exactly what he was talking about, but I think he said like 1400s.
I'm just going to say Armenian genocide. Start date date, April 24th, 1915.
Oh, damn. So recently.
Armenian genocide was a systematic destruction of the Armenian people and identified in the Ottoman Empire during World War I.
So definitely not the fucking 1400s, dude. That was like it was like 100 years ago. Not that long ago.
So it's basically Turkey versus Armenia.
I really don't know anything about
we're the last
this.
people to ask about this or even talk about this, but we just know there was some deep-hidden roots in this, especially when this came out. There was probably still like underlying.
Yeah, I mean, when this came out, it was way less than 100 years since it had happened,
And it's probably stayed in their culture forever.
Yeah,
just like something that's going on today. The good old pals.
Yeah.
They're very good pals, as we know.
The J versus the M.
Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Well, the next song is Chop Suey. Their most popular track, so I wonder if we heard this or not.
Rolling Suicide.
I think I have heard this.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
This does sound familiar.
We'll see. I think I have heard this. Yep. Heard that.
Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to. Well, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide.
I don't think I've listened to this entire song. I recognize that one part for sure.
When angels deserve to die. Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Oh yeah.
I discussed the fade away. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to. Well, I don't think you trust in my when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die.
Yeah, that's definitely a classic song.
Yeah, definitely heard that one before.
Yeah,
definitely.
Especially
That's my favorite one so
the
far. That's my favorite one so far.
especially the part where it's like wake up. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
I recognize this from that point.
I recognize it from When Angels Deserve to Die, too. Yeah.
Hey, that's a classic song.
Yeah, that one.
I've definitely
that's a
heard that
banger.
before.
It's a banger
Yeah.
and a half, dude.
That's your favorite song, yeah?
That's like a 10 out of 10 song, dude.
It is,
I
it
love
is.
that song. I figured I would know it because everyone said it's like so popular.
That's
but-
definitely the most radio-friendly song so far.
Yeah.
By far.
Definitely.
By
Yeah.
freaking far, dude.
Not much to talk about on that one.
Yeah, Chop Suey is like something you've heard
classic.
before, too.
Absolute classic.
I don't remember when I heard this song. I just know I've heard it before somewhere in my life. It's probably all over the radio back in the day.
Well, it's probably also like TikTok, like Instagram Reels.
I don't know.
I feel like
It's probably just,
definitely been on there.
probably. It's getting chilly. Track number 7, Bounce. Very short track, 1 minute and 54 seconds.
I went out on a date with a girl a bit late. She had so many friends. I brought my pogo stick just to show her a trick. She had so many friends. Unannounced was their games, all players with no names. They lined up double quick, but just one pogo stick. Everyone
Low-key
gets to
Slim
play
Shady
right away.
vibes.
Expose
A little bit.
Just one purple stick.
Very short track, straightforward, hard.
Yeah, dude, that one gave me Slim Shady vibes.
Whenever he uses voice like that,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
It's more like narration almost.
Yeah.
I like it though.
What do you mean you want to spread you out and touch whoever's behind? Is there like two people going on at once, little thing? Like a
I don't
threesome
know.
going on? Some freaky shit?
Freaky stuff. Yeah.
Bounce up and down.
I mean, like bouncing on the dick, probably.
You never freaking know.
Bouncing on the dick like a pogo.
Track number 8, Forest. Ooh, I like that.
Walk with me until the time and make the forest turn to wine. You take the legend for a fall. You saw the product. Why can't you see that you are my child?
I like his singing voice.
Take this promise to the end of you.
I love that shit. This part right here fires me up. After the chorus, when it goes right into it. Ooh, it's hard.
Take this promise for a ride. Why don't you know that you are mine?
One of my favorites.
What in the world that
That is top 3 contender, in my opinion. That was one of my
That's definitely
favorites.
in my top 3.
That was one of my favorites so far. I love his singing voice, first of all. Like in
Yeah.
Chop Suey, he used it there. Plus, it was hard as shit.
I was gonna say that one was tough, dude.
I really liked that one a
That
lot.
one was really tough.
That has to be top 3.
You're my fucking child, bro.
That's sick. And
that
dude, when they went hard after the boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom. Ooh, I see myself listening to that song all the time. I see it. You think you in agreement
Top
with
3,
that one?
for
Top
sure.
3. I mean, we still have
So far, we have a lot more.
Yeah, we have a lot more left.
But,
that was one of the best ones yet. So let's go into Atwa.
Let's go balls deep.
I wonder if this is going to be like one of the slower side. Let's see.
Maybe.
Because he said halfway through the album it starts getting slower, and we're
Immersive,
halfway.
yeah.
So. It sounds slow pace.
Yeah, it does sound slower. It sounds more sad. Wow.
pictures crazy.
Total
Total
180.
change.
Before me passing by. All the world I've seen before me passing by. You don't care about how I feel.
Never
I
mind.
don't feel it anymore.
There
You
it
don't care
is.
about how I feel. I don't feel it anymore. You don't care about how I feel. I don't feel it anymore. Na, 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 na.
Oh, I like this. This is sick.
Silent my voice, I've got no choice. All the world I've seen before me passing by. You don't care about how I feel, I don't feel it anymore. You don't care about how I feel, I don't feel it anymore. You don't care about how I feel, I don't feel it anymore. I don't see, I don't hear, I don't speak, I don't feel. Na 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 na.
That was honestly one of my favorites too. That was cool.
I know. I feel like it's like picking up.
What do you mean?
I feel like the
two back-to-back really, really good songs, like one of our favorites.
Not that any of them are bad at all, but I feel like I'm liking them more as it goes on.
He said he thinks the second half is better.
Yeah.
He literally said that.
That's what I feel like too.
So far, these last two songs are like my favorites. Forest and Atwa.
I mean,
really
from Chop Suey on, I've really liked them.
Yeah.
It kind of stuck with the theme is with Hard, like the second half of it, but the beginning was like I thought it was gonna be like a sad song. Like I thought it was gonna be like in his feels about something.
Then it fucking boom.
Fucking dropped the.
But still, it was still like a slower, sad song a little bit.
Yeah, it wasn't like totally like screamo.
One of my favorites. I really like his singing voice. His singing voice is good. And do you hear him rolling some of his words?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna even attempt to do it.
I can't do it at all.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I know. I heard it too.
Check number 10, Science. I feel like is that one of the Immersion Tracks? I feel like he said Science.
We definitely talked about it. I think we talked about it like has to do with religion.
Possibilities, a reality, predicting the future of things we all know. Fighting off the disease, programming of centuries. Science has to recognize the single most.
I remember.
Letting the rains go to the unfolding.
I remember.
Science has failed our world. Science has to recognize the single most potent element of human existence. Science has failed our mother. Spare and move through all things. Spare and move through all
Rolling
things.
his words.
Move through all things.
I totally remember what we talked about now. He was talking about how science and religion and all that stuff. Holy.
Yeah.
What a crazy song. Like,
I mean,
what a way to
wouldn't
express
expect
that to be a song. Those lyrics to be a song at all. Exactly.
at all.
How do you make that a song?
I just wouldn't expect that from like this type of music. Like I feel
No,
like this
not
type
at
of
all.
music is usually against religion. I mean, I'm not saying it's really for it, but
I don't know, to be honest.
Saying like how science has like corrupted faith in a way. I guess.
That's without a doubt true. There's probably a significant downfall after all that stuff of science came out about, like the, whatever you want to call
evolution,
all
Big
that
Bang
stuff.
Theory and...
There's a lot of messages in this.
Well, it's talking about how like science has kind of corrupted people's faith, and talking about like how spirituality and like beliefs.
Like, how could it not though? How could it not?
Religion, to some extent, whether you agree with it or not, it instills morals in people, and it encourages like civilization. It encourages morality, and it encourages like family structure and stuff like that. I don't know. I guess this is arguing that it's kind of pushing those values away and like kind of moving past that stuff.
Yeah. For me, I totally relate to the song. I'm not like I don't know. I'm at a place where I don't know, to be honest. I'm not against religion, but I'm not totally religious. Like I don't know. I'm at a place where I don't know.
A crossroads.
Yeah, crossroads. Before like half my life, I was like, oh, it's totally not real. It's totally. I used to shit. I used to talk shit about it heavily, like joking and shit. But I don't know. I'm at the point where I don't know, because I respect people who are religious. Like I respect them. So I mean, I relate to that song. It does fuck with your faith, I guess. Check number 11, Shimmy.
Education, fornication, and you are go. Education, subjugation, now you're a go. Don't be late for school again, boy. Take me, I want life. Take me, I want out and a wife. I want to shimmy through the break of dawn, yeah. Indoctrination of our nation. Doctrination of our nation. Subjugation of damnation. Subjugation of damnation.
It's like jazz. This is crazy.
Don't be late for school again, fool. Don't be late for school again. Don't be late for school again, fool. Don't be
I mean,
dude, they all come to like a fucking halt, like a screeching halt.
I know. That was a very short one, 1 minute and 50 seconds. Hey, dude, that message on that song is clear as day. Education and indoctrination, and how that goes hand in hand. You can probably talk about this topic for hours.
Yeah.
It's a huge topic of conversation. It's pretty easy to talk
Undeniable,
about.
Though.
It's really easy to talk about. Education system is terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. You know, like everyone knows this. You'll get a handful of classes that you might enjoy, I guess. Yeah. For me, it was history, but I
like history, English.
But dude, there's so much stuff they don't tell you about in school. There's a lot of lies they tell you in school. Yeah. So,
I mean,
wow.
Regardless of where you stand, like, I think there's an understanding that the education system is pretty corrupted.
It's so corrupted. It trains you to be a worker.
Even if you like think about it, like, say they take history, like the history books are written by the winners of history.
Yeah.
Like the sides of the losing countries, armies, races.
You'll never know their story.
Yeah.
You'll never know the real story.
You're not gonna know the truth about it because the historical documents and stories and whatnot, you're gonna hear about the winning side. You're not going to hear the point of view of the losing side.
Like sometimes America is not always the hero. You know,
very rarely is America.
Yeah,
the hero,
very rarely are they the hero.
I mean, I'm a patriotic guy.
Yeah,
I love America,
but it's not. There's no heroes in war. It's just
it's war, dude.
It's war. You know, it's not something. It's something that is sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it isn't. You know,
dude. I mean,
like nowadays it really isn't necessary.
After 9/11, we went to the Middle East and killed 1 million Iraqis.
yeah. Going down the rabbit hole.
And then you look into it. It's about oil and overthrowing other governments in the Middle East. It's like this. It's crazy. This album's talking about. It's just crazy stuff.
Just indoctrination. It just comes all down to that one word. People are puppets nowadays. Everyone's a puppet. I mean, not everyone's a puppet, but you know, don't watch the news, guys. Track number 12, Toxicity. This is like their second most popular song.
Yeah, the album track.
The album track.
Yeah.
I don't recognize this at all so far.
Neither do I. Not at all.
Software version 7.0. Looking at life through the eyes of a tire hub. The toxicity of our city, No! What do you own the world? How do you own disorder? No! Somewhere between the sacred silence and
Those drums are crazy. This is fucking with my brain. There's so many different parts. Wow.
When I became the sun that shone life into the man's heart. When I became the sun that shone life into the man's heart.
That song fucked with my brain. It was like crazy. Going boom, boom, done. I couldn't like my head.
Yeah.
Wow. That chorus is so confusing to me. It really broke my brain because I wasn't like, I couldn't, it went fast and it went slow and it had a bunch of fills. It's like impossible for me to even understand.
No, I mean, it's a great song.
Did you get any of the meaning on that one? Toxicity. I mean, he's talking about literally the Toxicity. So Hollywood, LA, the bottom of the bottom, the bottom of the barrel to live in.
I mean, I thought it was about like spreading toxicity throughout the world. They start it in a city and then they like Like, kind of broadcast it to everyone, which is what Hollywood does. I mean,
that's exactly what they do.
Movies, shows, all that bullshit, and then put it on TV, Netflix, whatever, and people watch it. And
System of a Down, holy. I mean, they separate themselves from.
Bro, they ain't hiding. They're not hiding anything either.
Yeah,
like they're very upfront about what they're saying too, which I like.
This is super unique. Yeah. You haven't heard any music like this, not at all.
And I'll always respect someone, like even if I think like you were dead wrong, like if you go out and like with your chest out and like say like what you think is going on.
It's always respectable.
Always respectable.
Always respectable.
Always.
If you're not scared, you know.
Don't be scared. Never be scared is to say what you think in life, because there's probably a lot more people that agree with you than you know.
I wonder if anyone fucked with these guys for saying the truth. Back in the day, 2001, this was a hugely popular album.
Dude, this is right when 9/11 happened.
Oh, wow. I wonder if this came out after or before. Track number 13, Psycho. Listen to that bass. Wow.
Psycho! Groupie! Cocaine! Crazy! Psycho! Groupie! Cocaine! Crazy! Psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, coke makes you high, makes you really wanna go. Stop!
Wow.
Stop your eyes from flowing. Psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, coke makes you high, makes you really wanna go. Stop! Psycho groupie, cocaine crazy, psycho groupie, coke makes you high, do you really wanna think and stop? Stop your eyes.
Might be one of my favorites.
Psycho, groupie, cocaine crazy.
Here we go. Low-key, one of my favorites. Low-key.
That was a more low-key song.
Like a low-key, like that could be like someone's
slip
favorite.
Into the top 3.
Yeah, it could. That's like an underrated one. That was really good.
Yeah, I could see that being like one that like flies under the radar.
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like later in the album, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. Yeah, and it was good. I mean, it's really good.
This one was just kind of talking about like coke and groupies, but
yeah, I can't really relate because I've never tried it before. So, but from what I'm told, it makes you go crazy. So
yeah. I know people that do a little bit of fucking booger sugar sometimes, and they
say it's cool. Yeah. So I'll never try it.
Yeah, too scared to try that shit.
Yeah. My favorite part of the song is when he was saying psycho groupie, cocaine crazy.
Yeah.
And then it went stop. Then it went back. I like that part. The next track is Aerials.
He's got a very commanding voice.
Yeah.
Commanding.
The next track is number 14, Aerials. One of the most popular songs too. I think this is one of the longest songs. Aerials. Let's see it.
Nice violin action.
Ooh. I like that. That guitar is sick.
Life is a waterfall. We're one in the river and one again after the fall. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna play. Always wanna go, but you never wanna stay. We are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna play, but you never wanna lose.
Ooh, that's sick. That guitar is sick. I like that a lot.
Aerials in the sky. Life is a waterfall. We drink from
That was
a masterpiece.
That was the best song.
Yeah, that was a masterpiece.
That was the best song, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Do you think so? One of the top 3 at least.
That's probably my second.
Top 3 at
probably
least.
My second.
Don't say Chop Suey is your favorite song.
Yeah, it is.
Stop it,
dude.
That's a better song.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just saying Chop Suey because it's the most popular one. Come on, now.
Dude,
that's a better song.
We're not even done yet. So,
but like, dude, no, Arto is like the Armenian like chant, whatever. Like, remember like the chant?
Yo, I want to listen to that.
That's the best song in my opinion.
Yeah, no, you might be right about that.
That was my favorite.
Yeah,
the guitar,
that was really good.
The guitar was sick. I want to learn that honestly. That's like
that was actually a great fucking
song. A riff I would learn.
That might, that's probably the best one.
Most likely the final like song. So hey, dude, that was a masterpiece of a song. That's the best one. Yeah. Way to end it off with just the absolute banger.
Well, let's listen to this chant.
Yeah, we'll listen to the Arto Armenian chant, right? Yeah, and then we'll talk about our thoughts.
Gonna be some Alex Pereira shit, dude.
No lyrics available, so. yeah. Oh yeah, I'm like a Native American right now.
Yeah, seriously.
Or an Armenian.
Standing in the wind, like.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god, it's like you're on the plains, the Great Plains, with a horse, like. Not like, just like slowly.
Dude, a UFC fighter's gotta use this as a walkout.
This is sick. This is sick. Going on a long journey to the west in the plains, just like a montage of the journey.
Yeah. Dude, they're like going to like fight like a rival tribe. Yeah. To like avenge the death of like their dad or something.
Dude, imagine being like a long time ago and they actually used to make this like everyone's doing the chorus and stuff together around the fire.
Dude,
smoke.
Dude, imagine like the feeling you would like feel like spirits. Probably.
Yeah, you reach your ancestors and like your primal.
Dude, that fired me up. That like fired me up.
Chugga.
For my top 3, that's gonna be an honorable mention.
It's an honorable mention. Yeah, it's an honorable mention.
That's an honorable mention.
As a whole, System Let Down, Toxicity.
Yeah, great fucking musical piece. Dude.
Yeah, dude. Couldn't find a song I didn't like. Yeah. Every single song was pretty much a banger.
Those were all good.
It's up there with most unique albums that we've done.
What else?
What else is more unique than this, dude?
Tool.
I guess you could say Tool, but like unique, their own lane. Tool's in their own lane too. But I guess. But System of a Down is one of the most unique bands. We can just say that.
Besides
by
Tool,
far.
I don't know what else really comes close. But
his lyrics.
Yeah, very versatile voice.
Versatile, like it's got some theater. He's rolling some words.
This is an easy top 3 for me.
Top 3 is easy.
You did change it. Aerials is the best song.
That's number 1 for me.
Yeah.
So number 1 for both of us.
Number 1 is Aerials.
That was awesome.
Number 2 is Psycho, and number 3 is Chop Suey. Yeah.
Okay.
And then my honorable mention is Arto, the chant at the end.
Aerials number 1. Number 2, probably his Prison Song. We listened to that a while ago, but I really like the intro. Yeah. And then Forest or Atwa for me. I'm gonna taste Forest.
Oh, Forest
was
really
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Aerials, Prison Song, and Forest are my really favorites. Because Chop Suey is something I've already heard before, and it's kind of I don't want to choose the basic, most popular song.
That was really good, dude.
It's a great song, but I don't want to put that in my top 3. It's like the one everyone's heard. Toxicity. System. The toxic system. The government. A lot of interesting topics on this album. The lyrics, honestly, some of the most engaging lyrics ever.
A lot of them were pretty fucking cryptic.
I looked at topics he touched on. The topics were crazy. Stop genocide.
Yeah. The fucking Armenian genocide.
Yeah.
I mean, if I didn't know the lore, I really wouldn't have been able to pick that out.
Yeah, it's cool that kind of know what's going on and what they're singing about. System of a Down, considered one of the best metal albums of all time. We've barely touched metal on this channel.
Metallica and this.
Yeah, Metallica, Black Sabbath.
Full Black, yeah.
The originators of metal, we can't forget them.
Yeah.
We are doing a metal marathon soon. Not too soon. It's going to be like in November, so yeah. Sorry guys for even saying that, but metal marathon coming soon. Yeah. Next week, Deftones, White Pony.
Very special video.
Group reaction, semi-group reaction, let's say. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Mac, for coming on.
Yeah.
See you guys next week.